We got Patrick CC. We're talking about Lil Yachty, man. Apparently he was a joke, which is true, bro. I was there, man. I've been a Yachty fan for a long time now. And a lot of people were not rocking with him, like, early. Like, it seems like now every other month people find a reason to hate Lil Yachty, but it's nothing new, bro. It's nothing new. They've been doing this since day one. All right, since day zero, to be honest. Let's see, though. Speaking of, Yachty's Coachella set was great. Apparently, not Coachella, I'm tripping. Can't Flog Nah. You know what I'm saying? It was great, bro. Apparently he threw up after it, though, which isn't surprising. He was going crazy, bro. He dropped, like, all of his hits, like, rap hits, though.
Lil Yachty started off his career on a dreadful note. His very first interview made hip-hop fans hate him for a few reasons. The first reason was this terrible freestyle.
If I was on this beat, it would be...
I'm not gonna lie, bro. To be honest, though, this resulted in a great moment from Yachty. The first time that he, like, tried to come for his respect for Hot 97 freestyle, cause like it was hard, but this was not. This was butt. This was terrible.
I know. They mad cause a nigga just went viral. They mad cause you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't hype me up like that. Cause then the next part has to be better. Like, now the kid really selling. In high school I never was felling. I think that's why they mad at me.
Low key though, in his defense, this beat, like what is he gonna do with this on a freestyle, bro? It's not 08, bro. Let's be for real.
They mad cause they trying to grab that.
Still though.
Stop, you can't. Oh, my fault. I got hype. You can't do that though. All right, one more. Young nigga from the west side of town. I'm trying to think what to do. I don't know. I'm not a rapper.
He should have
I'm not a rapper.
Then he followed that up by admitting he's not a rapper, which people thought was just an excuse for
bro was fresh out of high school, bro.
The worst part of the entire interview was at the very end.
The reason they so mad is because they think that the young kids don't take this hip-hop thing serious.
I honestly don't.
He honestly doesn't. And he does. You're just having fun, right?
Yeah.
That's it, and getting money. That's it. It's all money, getting and fun.
We're just chilling.
Lil Yachty straight up saying he doesn't take hip-hop seriously and that it's just for money.
Bro, people, I feel like the best moment ever was Joe Budden on Everyday Struggle pressing him about his deal, bro.
Like in the mouths of traditional rap fans.
This era was so funny.
Grand introduction to mainstream hip-hop. Most people thought he was just another mumble rapper.
It was.
Here and gone within a couple of years. What they didn't
honestly,
know
speaking of Yachty, it's crazy. I'm his close friends, bro. We all in his close friends, bro. Literally, this man somehow is like an Instagram ambassador now to like show off the new close friends posts and reels and all that. And bro added all of his followers. How did he even do that fast, bro? 12 million followers, and he added everyone to his close friends. They definitely did that for him, because, bro, I know he didn't do that one by one. That'd be crazy. That'd be insane, man. But still was surprising. I saw that. I was like, bro, what? We got a Psych Rock album. Why can't Yachty drop a Power Violence record? Maybe, I don't know. He might. I mean, he did just drop this year, so we'll see. Sure, he doesn't feel that way now. People are so critical of young people. Exactly, like, that's the thing, bro. People don't understand. Yachty blew up at 17 years old, bro. He was 18, maybe. Like, he was a kid, bro. He just got out of high school, literally. Like, people expected him to be, like, J. Cole and all that. Bro, he was a child, bro. Like, let's be for real. Let's be for real, bro. And same thing with Uzi. I mean, he wasn't 18, but he was dumb young. You feel me? Cardi, like, all those people around that era, and people was acting like they had to be, like, this crazy, lyrical, like, you know, taking rap as if it's, I don't know, honestly, but I'm just going with it. Just like the craziest rapper ever, and it's like, bro, these are kids, bro. Like, but the thing is, a lot of these interviewers and stuff at the time, they were out of touch, bro. They didn't know what SoundCloud was. They didn't know about Cloud Rap. They missed out on Young Lean. They heard of Chief Keef, you know, because he was getting radio play, but like, you know, exactly. They wanted Nas. Like, come on, bro. Leave that in the 90s, bro. But they ain't know at the time. They ain't know. They weren't on.
Nonchalant attitude was an extremely hard-working and talented artist. Today, hip-hop is in a dry, repetitive, and predictable spot. Yet everything Yachty touches turns to gold. Today, we're going to look at how Yachty was hated and disregarded, then every single thing he did to build back his reputation to become the secret weapon the music industry depends on today. It's important to consider this first interview took place on Hot 97. For decades, this radio station was an opportunity for rappers to broadcast their talents, their art to millions of New Yorkers, which was the birthplace of hip-hop. So his attitude wasn't just disrespectful to Hot 97, but hip-hop.
Hey, this Hot 97 freestyle, he definitely came back to snatch his crown back, because this one was hard.
Hip-hop fans ravaged Yachty online.
They did.
He didn't deserve to be on Hot 97, and he was a disgrace to the culture. But it wasn't just
That was the first one I saw he could really rap. For me, it was Mason 97, because I was a Carnage fan. I really, because y'all know me, bro. I grew up on EDM. Before I really got into rap, I was in EDM, so I really like Carnage. And when Carnage produced Mason 97, I was like, hold on, bro. Yachty kind of running that. And then there was another one I want to say on that around that same time on Summer Songs 2, but not for Hot 97 freestyle. It was another one. It was another one where like he was really going crazy, and I was like, wow, Yachty can really rap, but he didn't really like rap like that for real for a long time still, like in most of his music, because then right after that he dropped Teenage Emotions and people were like, what is this, bro? You know,
melodic trap artists face resistance.
I saw the vision early though.
Future, Migos, Young Thug, Lil Uzi Vert were just some of the few that traditional hip-hop fans thought were ruining the sound by simplifying it too much.
Everybody trying to rap the same style with the, I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them niggas sound the same.
To make them even more mad, Yachty was added to the XXL freshman list just a few months later, which is another huge stamp of approval from the music industry. The 2016 XXL freshman cypher is an iconic piece of rap history that marks a distinct shift in not just the music, but the attitudes of mainstream rappers. Lil Uzi, 21 Savage, and Kodak Black borderline mocked the legacy of XXL as they laughed and joked through their freestyles. Although Yachty was laughing with them, he actually took his freestyle more seriously.
He did. This was another thing, like low key. This was one of the first times where you could really see Yachty showing that he could really flow, bro.
No food but rice. All of these bitches, they want me, but they get one night. I give a fuck what you saying. Bitch nigga, no, I ain't playing.
It seemed like Yachty didn't.
None of his music around this time sounded like this either. So people just didn't pay attention, bro.
It felt like he was trying to prove himself as a rapper. Turns out, that was exactly right. 2 weeks after the freshman cypher, Yachty dropped a song called For Hot 97. Along with his Summer Songs 2 mixtape. This track
great tape, bro.
But Ebro at Hot 97 took it that way when he tweeted the song. Lil Yachty and his team with these high school ass bars. Followed by an Instagram caption that read, "Another Lil rapper caught feelings." Then Yachty responded, "I didn't catch feelings."
I ain't gonna lie, at this time, bro, I was not rocking with Ebro at all, man.
Just to show that I can rap. It wasn't a diss to you, good sir. It was simply more like a check this. Actually, Hot 97. I explain myself to no one dissing me. But it didn't stop there. Yachty called Ebro on Hot 97 Live and tried to explain.
I didn't catch no feelings. It was to show what's good. And nigga, that shit is hard, bro. I don't care if you 69, bro. Yo,
fuck that, man. Fuck that. These high school ass rappers, I'm gonna keep testing y'all.
Although many people thought Ebro was being an old, sour hater,
he definitely was.
They were able to laugh and have mutual respect for each other. But fans were not as quick to forgive Yachty, especially because during his Pitchfork interview, he said something that would haunt him for the rest of his.
Honestly though, I feel like this got surpassed by Lil Xan calling Tupac boring, like 2 years later. So I forgot about this.
But first, I recently found out I'm being charged every month for subscription service I don't even use.
W-ad.
Over him. That's Rocket Money.
Let us see it, bro.
Free.
Let us see get that bag.
Notorious B.I.G., one of the greatest rappers of all time, is overrated. He doubled down and admitted he can't name 5 Tupac or Biggie songs. His brutally about 2 rap.
I mean, honestly though, let's be for real, bro. I saw something the other day. I didn't even know about this because that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. Once Lil Xan called Pac boring, people forgot about what Yachty said. They completely forgot. But the other day I don't know if it was Rap TV or what, but someone posted like, what's the most overrated rap song on YouTube? Half the comments were like Juicy by Big, Hit 'Em Up. Like literally the first 3 things I saw were songs by them. And it's just like, bro, it's good stuff, but people act like it's still the craziest thing that's ever happened. Like, bro, have you not heard the Carter 3? Like, I think the problem is people didn't move on. And I get it. They did die too young. We don't really know what they were capable of if they were able to continue on with their careers. But, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. In 2016, now it's 30 years ago. y'all really got to move on. But in 2016, I feel like that was kind of Yachty being a little bit too ahead of his time. You know, the whole overrated thing, it's not entirely true, but I get what he meant. You know, because, like, come on, bro. No one's playing that in the club right now. No one's driving down the street playing, you know what I mean, Ready to Die in 2023. They probably weren't in 2016 either. The album got remastered in 2009. They weren't even playing it then. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I get what he was trying to say, but he definitely said it at the worst possible time, man.
Made
literally
across countless news outlets, continuing the same narrative that he is a disgrace to hip hop and should not be celebrated by our culture.
This era was so dark, bro.
Because at this time, his song "Broccoli" peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Crazy.
His viral 2015 hit "One Night" slowly
crazy
49 on Billboard. His debut mixtape "Lil Bo" as well as Summer Songs 2 were cult classics.
Yeah.
Music at the time can be described
literally
as
the first stuff I have liked on SoundCloud.
free bubblegum rap with a heavy reliance on auto-tune, but others just called it mumble rap, thanks to Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
Call it mumble rap.
Oh, so y'all got a name for it?
Yeah, me and my homies. I mean, it ain't no disrespect to the little homies, but like they know what's up. They say they don't want to rap, you know what I mean? But it's cool for now. It's gonna evolve, and I feel like those artists, if they want to be around, they'll figure out the next thing to do. But right now, that's what's popping.
Although Wiz meant no harm by this term, it became recognized by people who
did
sound, such as
and that's unfortunate, bro.
97, a radio DJ who would often
that's called bars. You know nothing about that, Lil Yachty. Oh man, oh man, yikes. No, low key it is. When he did Camp Flog Gnaw the other day, literally on that line, he put the mic to the crowd and everyone yelled it like it was nothing. I kind of forgot, bro, because I haven't heard that song in a minute. But I was like, oh, well, okay, you know. But I feel like that's another thing where it's like you kind of have to look at the climate of the world. At that time in 2016, it was just as normal as it is now for like mass shootings to just be common, which is very unfortunate that it's been that long, but it is. So I think it was really just kind of an unintentional way of kind of pointing at the political and economic state of the world. I don't know, bro. I'm really trying so hard to justify this because I'm a natural Yachty defender, bro.
Playing on his show about the.
But that line is crazy.
Yachty once again felt like he needed to show these guys he could rap, so he got on Ebro's Beats One radio show and spit some bars.
Lucy Doocy, the joke's on you, I didn't grow up the boosie. All I care about is feeding my family and getting out of that camera. Funk Master Flex, please stop talking about me. Unless you're finna play my songs, then don't talk about me.
Again, classic hip-hop fans were not impressed.
Yeah.
Still relentlessly called him trash in the comments. This man can't catch a break. They don't like the music he makes, but then when he switches it up, they still don't like
literally.
It. His freestyle
I think the craziest part though about Yachty's whole career is this is still happening now, bro. Literally, this is still happening now. Every time he does something different, trash. Like, they just don't like Yachty, bro. It's crazy.
Take another shot at Yachty.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga. You know nothing about that. You know why? Because you a mumble rapper.
Exactly.
Mumble rapper. Lil Yachty, you don't want nothing too. Neither you niggas want nothing.
J. Cole dropped a song called Everyone Dies, which seems to take shots at Yachty. Bunch of words and ain't saying shit. I hate these rappers, especially the amateur 8-week rappers. Lil whatever, just another short bus rapper. Then Yachty responded.
I f with J. Cole, bro.
Say whatever you want to say.
I mean, I don't listen.
You
to
don't listen to J. Cole, but you
fuck
with J. Cole.
Some people even confronted Yachty to his face.
This is what I was talking about, chat. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm so happy that Nadeska's doing her thing, going crazy. You know what I mean? Act, streaming, Joe Budden doing his thing. But bro, I really missed the show. Matter of fact, forget Act. Bro, Wayno. Everyday Struggle when Wayno was on here, bro. Oh man, this was peak right here, bro. This was peak. That's why I was so happy to see Wayno doing Can't Flog Gnaw, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I want you to know whether you in a 360 or not. I want
Chill.
You to appreciate that changed your life and took you from college dorm rooms, eating oodles and noodles. I want you who's well-spoken and articulates himself well.
My nigga.
Interesting because Joe was the personification of all those hate comments, and it was truly embarrassing to witness.
It was.
Yachty just simply responding with
And
shit.
honestly, bro, Joe Budden was having a terrible year because it was this, telling Takeoff that he was, no, this wasn't even, telling Takeoff he was left off Bad and Bougie. almost getting jumped by the Migos. I think he actually did get jumped by someone this year. No, that was Charlemagne. Charlemagne got jumped this year. But it was just it was a bad time, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe
it was a bad time.
That hating on a kid who's just doing his thing is annoying and corny. Because he just could not stop succeeding. He dropped a song alongside Kyle called I Spy.
Yo, I gotta listen to that Kyle and Tizo, bro.
That peaked at
I completely forgot about it.
Billboard Hot 100. Then followed that with another hit, Peekaboo, featuring Migos. His fans, who were primarily teens, loved his style.
Excuse me.
He was fun, and he was unapologetically himself, which opened the door for 3 massive brand sponsorship deals with Target, becoming the lead creative designer at Nautica, and a Sprite commercial which remixed his song Cold Like Minnesota to Cold Like a Sprite Soda.
And little Yachty here was paid by Sprite to write
this era, man.
This
era was crazy.
Yachty made a staggering $13 million during his short career. Yachty was a supervillain to classic hip-hop fans. He truly was a sweet and kind hero to his fans. Unfortunately, his debut album was short of expectations.
So dark.
Teenage Emotions, released May 26, 2017,
dark era.
sold just 46,000 copies first week, peaking at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 200. When I first released my Teenage Emotions album, I thought that it was fire. Then the sales came back and I was devastated and so confused. I worked so hard. Honestly, the album was kind of bad. Little did he know.
It was, bro. Like, let's be for real, bro. Like I said, I've been a Yachty fan since day one, bro. That album didn't hit like that, bro. Which was kind of crazy coming off of Lil Boat and Summer Songs too. Like, he had like bangers, so it was just weird. But you know, I think that's genuinely one of the few moments where I feel like Yachty actually just missed. Which is unfortunate, bro, but every artist has a bad project, bro, literally.
Musically.
Everyone does.
A more successful song than I Spy or Broccoli, and his music struggled to impress people outside of his fan base. His second album, Lil Boat 2, sold 64,000 copies, but likely was inflated due to the incredible list of features.
Low-key.
NBA Youngboy, Lil Baby, Lil Pump, Trippie Redd, just to name a few. And again, the album was lackluster. An ongoing conversation.
I like Lil Boat 2 a lot. It's not my favorite one though. It's actually my least favorite in the Lil Boat series, but it's good.
Yachty's music career is that he is carried by features or only has success with other artists on his songs. His third album, Nothing to Prove, speaks volumes about his attitude. It sold 40,000 in the first week and peaked at number 12 on the Hot 200. Hip Hop DX said he is bringing nothing new, and it may be time for him to go back to the drawing board in search of new ideas before returning with a follow-up project. Most people fell in love with Yachty's music on his first 2 mixtapes because it was fun, cheerful, and positive. By his third album, he was slowly...
Yo, where's Perry at, bro? Whatever happened with Perry, man? I know they fell out, but like, what happened to bro?
Transitioning to fit.
Is he still rapping? Because he wasn't bad, bro.
The music industry. Don't get me wrong, he had a few bangers along the way. NBA Youngboat, Boom, Get Dripped, but they were buried in bloated albums of inconsistent music. To make things even worse, his day one friends were switching up on him. The sailing team was a dynamic group of producers and artists surrounding Yachty. Cody Shane, J-Bands, Earl the Pearl, Big Brother Chubba.
Literally J-Bands and Earl are the only 2 OGs that are still around, bro.
Perry, Aaron Vercetti, and BU. None of them were even close to as successful as Yachty, but he says it's not his fault.
The selling team became like my brothers and sisters. Yeah. I kind of felt the need to kind of take care of them. Right. You know, but it got to the point where I was spending so much money, like almost $1 million trying to like create this company out of my own money. Right. And they didn't want it for themselves. You know, like,
Yachty tried to put them in
crazy, man.
He never had contracts with them, never wanted any percentage of their success, just wanted them to be the best versions of themselves. But they simply did not want it. They were lazy. Trying to worry about other people's careers was holding Yachty back, so they decided to split up. 2019 and 2020 marks a major shift in Yachty's career. His commercial success after this would be even less impressive, but he did not fall off. He started to observe the shifting landscape of hip-hop. He kept a bird's eye view over the entire culture and tried to figure out how he could make an impact. What you are about to see is how Yachty may not have been doing impressive sales numbers, not selling out stadiums, not winning awards,
Auntie Boat,
his finger on the pulse of hip-hop culture. His creativity had a massive impact on where hip-hop is today, but where he started might shock you. With the rise of artists like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and Doja Cat, it was obvious that artists were in high demand. The City Girls were a duo from Miami buzzing with anthems like Period and Twerk. Yachty decided he would discover his inner baddie one night in the studio and write a song for the City Girls after his friend Earl the Pearl made the beat, and out came their most successful record to date.
But but everything that everyone is singing and all, and I wrote the whole thing.
So you were in there. Like, how did I come to you? Like you were just like real ass bitch, give a fuck about it, nigga.
I just thought like them. I know what women like to hear. Like, you know, like I'm like I literally was sitting there, I was like, yo, what's just some raunchy shit?
Act Up peaked at
crazy, bro.
on the Billboard Hot 100 and was a huge TikTok anthem that even young men couldn't resist dancing to. This track is still
in the early TikTok era too.
But it doesn't stop there. Act Up was sampled by Megan Thee Stallion just a few months later in her song Hot Girl Summer. Earl also
I never heard that song. I didn't know that.
Peaked at number 11 on the Hot 100, which was Megan's most successful song at this point. Female rappers were being encouraged to embrace their bossy, brazen nature and let it out on the song, which, as we all know, led to tracks like My Type, Savage, Big Energy, WAP, and it all started with the vision and lyrics written by Lil Yachty.
People want to call him trash, bro. And people want to call him trash, bro. Would you have your favorite rapper? Let's be for real right now, chat. Would we have Ice Spice without Lil Yachty? Be so for real with me. Be so for real with me. Would we? Would we? Because think about it. Ice Spice first blew up off the Bust It challenge. Would we have had that song without Act Up? Like, think about it, bro. It's a domino effect, bro. Technically, we need a free Yachty feature with Ice Spice. I'm just saying, bro. We need that.
He proved
we need that, bro.
Bigger impact on the culture, so it was time to have one last hurrah before he changed up for good. Lil Boat 3 was the official death of Yachty's
banger project, bro.
Now, the pandemic slowed everyone's lives and careers down. Yachty achieved his lifelong dream of collaborating with Drake on the song Oprah's Bank Account, which brought the free Yachty energy his fans once loved. He did bring that energy throughout the Lil Boat 3 project, but it was honestly his harder rap songs like Split Whole Time, TD, Pardon Me, and Westside that stole the show. With just a mere 30,000 copies first week, Yachty,
which is insane to me. Honestly, it's crazy how underrated this album is to this day, bro. Literally, some of these videos still only have like 100,000 views. Bro, this is some of his best work as a rapper pre-Michigan era.
And his fans needed a revival of his career, and that's just what they got. After LB3, a new Lil Yachty emerged. The nonchalant, goofy, and emotional teenage persona he had was behind him. The new Yachty was calm, collected, and moved like a boss. He stopped dyeing his hair, got rid of the beads in his braids. He still wore colorful attire, but it was now tasteful and sleek. He was focused, but still hungry. He started a nail paint brand called Crete, understanding that young Gen Z men painting their nails is normalized and don't have a product marketed towards them. Concrete Boys became the name of his newfound imprint record label, and his first signee, Draft Day, an upcoming artist from Broward.
Bro, every single time we bring up Draft, I say the same thing. When are we getting the album? Same thing with DC 2 Trill, but I think DC be dropping mixtapes though, so I can't really be too mad. But Draft just been dropping singles like, bro, we need a project, bro.
Florida. Yachty's song Coffin reflects a shift in his sound that would be celebrated and copied by many artists after him. Then Hit Bout It with Kodak Black and Cortex. Yachty found his flow. He wasn't trying hard to impress the old heads, and he wasn't the childish auto-crooning singer. He achieved the perfect middle. His beats were more unique than ever, and you could tell he had a chip on his shoulder, but also couldn't care less if you f***ed with him or not. His energy was contagious. He recorded an entire album with a bunch of rappers from Detroit, Michigan just to show love and embrace the sound that was taking over underground rap. Although some were surprised, Yachty has always showed love to new artists. Just look at his history of collaborating with buzzing talent.
Literally, like, from the D to the A, people were so surprised when Yachty started getting all these Detroit beats, as if him and T Grizzly didn't have one of the biggest songs in 2017. Like, bro, it's crazy, bro.
He was on Lil Baby's first album before he blew up.
True.
He made a hit with T Grizzly, D to the A in 2017.
I'm saying.
She flip-flops with Bad Baby in 2018 when nobody would champion her music. Even Drewski, the biggest comedian to come from the social media era. His first major collaboration was a skit with Lil Yachty in 2019. Babyface Ray, Babytron, Baby Smooth are just three of the many Detroit artists bringing a fresh sound to hip-hop. Their cadence is smooth yet savage, and the beats are bouncy, but they jam-pack these songs with bars. Yachty teamed up with them as well as other buzzing Michigan artists on his album Michigan Boy Boat. This album only sold 15,997 copies in the first week, and fans were confused by Yachty's decision, but he said, "I just wanted to show love. That's it. I just wanted to show love to all of those guys and their talent, and I feel like I rap my best on those types of beats." A rapper who doesn't care about numbers, who is able to move based on creativity and art, while constantly being on the forefront of the next wave is dangerous.
Low key, bro, that's why people hate on him so much, because he does what he wants and doesn't care.
Both.
And they could never.
Up his sleeve.
That's low-key it, bro.
Steamroll ahead with bangers like YAE Energy and rock climbing with buzzing rapper Remble. At the same time he was rapping his ass off, he dabbled in polar opposite genres with tracks like Love Music and Breathe Deeper with Tame Impala. He felt inspired by the psychedelic rock sound and announced that he will be ditching rap for his next album. It's gonna be mid as hell. All his stuff be weak. Can't wait to see it flop like his last album.
Crazy.
Towards his expansion did not hold him back. He stayed low-key, kept his head down, and got to work. He also developed a very close relationship with the biggest rapper in the game, Drake. Drizzy posted on IG saying, "More life to my fellow brother Yachty. Happy we are locked in for a lifetime." Followed by a picture of them on a jet and Yachty branding a tattoo of Drake's OVO label on his wrist. But this relationship started with Yachty being a super fan of Drake.
I, for a very long time, wanted to just do anything involving music with him. So like I kind of like been telling him for the last like I don't know how many years, like, bro, can I even just be in a room?
Drake has always been in the forefront of pop culture for the past 15 years. How he does this is by surrounding himself with young talent that will pioneer the next wave. Drake conveniently became Yachty's best friend when Yachty had his hands around the neck of the culture. He helped executive produce Drake's next album, Her Loss, alongside 21 Savage. Yachty is credited as a producer on 4 songs, each of which are some of the more euphoric and memorable beats on the record. He's also the one who sourced the cover art. Some people say he is the genius behind this record. And by mid-2022, Yachty was finally being appreciated for the genius he is.
Look, bro, I know everyone talks about it, but this is actually one of the hardest walkouts ever. Like, it just is, bro. That's that aura people be talking about, bro.
And just before Yachty decided to release his psychedelic album, he went viral by accident. It's important to note that rap fans who actively try to hack into artists' computers and phones to leak their music.
L hackers, L group buyers, all that. If you participate in that, bro, you're lame.
Hacker straight up
not sorry
Yachty for the Poland record after he heard a snippet, and this is what happened.
Bro, another song called Poland, bro. Please, bro, send it to me. And at the time, I'm like, bro, no one gives a fuck about my leaks, right? Like, well, I'll send it to him. Like, nothing's gonna happen. So I send it to him.
Well, Yachty was wrong. Once TikTok users heard his wiggly, wobbly,
not for real, free slime,
the memes started pouring in.
I took the
It's been a long dry spell, so anything different was bound to get some attention. A lot of people treated the song as a joke. Others genuinely loved it. Yachty was kind of upset when it went viral because he didn't really like the song and he wanted to debut the wobbly vocal style on his psych rock album. But the fact that his throwaway songs he never wanted to release were going viral let him know that he was on top. And with that buzz, he finally released the psychedelic alternative rock album called...
Bro, as much as I love this album, this is in my top 5 for this year, I genuinely hate this cover, bro. This cover is so butt. I understand why it's the cover, but I hate it. I do not like this cover at all.
Which could easily be one of the best albums.
Worst part about the album, literally.
His other albums, he only sold 36,000 copies the first week, but there was nothing but praise for his efforts on this album. The instrumentation was beautiful, bright, funky, and soulful, but also broke to periods of eerie trepidation. His use of heavy autotune and big room reverb felt like you were ascending towards the heavens on a trip. This will probably go down as one of the best genre transitions for a rapper in history. And the craziest part about it, he went
up there with Igor, bro.
Rapping after dropping this album and dropped banger after banger after banger. Strike, Slide, Solo Step and Creep Boy, Tesla. Go on TikTok and you will quickly see someone sharing one of these songs. Yachty has never been this consistent in his entire career.
Literally.
It's just how much the rap game needs him, which he expressed on his track with J. Cole. Allegedly, they figured out that I'm the secret recipe. The standards have collapsed. They wrote me in with lames. They treat me like I'm them, the hate I overcame. Refuse to pat my back, refuse to shake my hand, refuse to give me props when I'm not around, refuse to act like I ain't shift the sound, like I ain't pushed the culture. These bars encapsulate everything I said in this video. They hated
literally,
him.
bro.
They thought he was just another mumble rapper that would fall off. They didn't give him any respect, and instead of tucking his tail, he worked his ass off. Now with hip-hop being incredibly dry and boring, Yachty is one of the only ones bringing something fresh. Hip-hop now needs Lil Yachty.
Kinda crazy, bro. Kinda crazy, man. That definitely one of the best stories I feel like in modern rap. Let us see it, bro. Let us see it, man. And yet he still won't beat the falling off allegations, because again, people just love to hate on him, bro. It's kind of wild, but it'd be like that. Honestly, I feel like that's a common thing with a lot of that era, though. Like, people let it hate on 21, which, I mean, come on. I have said my fair share of government-mandated 21 Savage feature jokes, but it's not like he's a bad rapper, you know? It's just kind of, you know, bro. I ain't even gonna get into Uzi, bro. I'm not even gonna get into